You know what pisses me off about this whole remote work conversation? It's this. Whenever I post about remote work, which is really just me posting about flexibility and giving your employees what they want if they want that, but a lot of people will comment and say, well, remote work didn't work for me. And then I dig deeper and say, well, tell me what remote work looks like. And most of the time what they're describing is actually work from home by a company that never really invested into remote culture. And this is what's happened. A lot of these big companies that own a lot of office space, they were never invested in remote work and making it work. And let me tell you what remote work and work from home really isn't. It's not just shipping somebody a laptop and saying, all right, you're good to go, plug in, we're good to go. You've got to put effort into creating remote work environments that people can still feel connected in. It takes work. And this is what's happened. And this is the difference between a remote first company that's really dedicated to making their remote lifestyle work for their employees. The big difference is they put effort in actually making sure that people don't feel isolated and they don't feel like they're not connected to the culture. This is not the case for a lot of these large companies. In fact, I would argue that any company that went remote because of the pandemic and realized that the only way they could keep business going was to give people work from home options, they aren't really invested in true remote work. So if you've had a bad experience working remotely, for example, you went remote for 6 months and were isolated and didn't talk to everybody, that's not remote work's problem. That's your company for not investing in remote work. So I think we need to change the conversation here. Trust me, remote work, work from home, it's not going away. And really the core at remote work is flexibility. It's understanding how work integrates with somebody's life. Okay, and that's what people want. They want flexibility. So these same companies that offered work from home and remote work because of the pandemic, they don't actually understand flexibility, which is why people are going to go in office for a short amount of time because they need to, because they need the money, because they need the jobs. And then as soon as hiring picks up again, you are going to see remote work have a huge bounce back. And it's going to force companies to really think about how they actually do remote work.